Let's make some pineapple syrup. So this is the latest way I've been making my pineapple syrup. So I gather all the pulp from the juicer and I put it in a measuring container like this, and it seems I have 14 ounces of pulp. And the reason it seems that way is because I actually do have 14 ounces. So I'm gonna put all that in my saucepan. Should have got a longer spoon. I had a sudden fear that I missed the saucepan. I have to remeasure and clean and reshoot. Just pain in the patootie. All right, so that's that, 14 ounces. Now, on top of this, I'm going to put in some sugar and some water. Proportions with syrups are everything. So if I've got 14 ounces of pineapple pulp, I'm going to use half that in sugar and half of that in water. So I've got 7 ounces of water and 7 ounces of sugar. And I'm using raw cane sugar. You can use white if you'd like, or if you want to go really fancy, use some brown. And now that's in here. So that's a 2:1:1 ratio. Even before it was in here, it was a 2:1:1 ratio. 2 parts pulp, 1 part water, 1 part sugar. Let's bring it to the stovetop. Now that we're at the stovetop, I'm going to turn this on to a medium-low heat. And I'm going to stir until the sugar dissolves. I'll be with you in a moment. With the sugar dissolved, I'm going to stir for another 5 minutes to make sure. Often I can feel the sugar dissolve through my wooden spoon, but with this pulp in there, it makes the texture a little bit trickier. So 5 minutes of stirring, same temperature. We'll be back with you in just a moment. 5 minutes have passed, so I'm going to turn off the heat and let this cool to room temperature. We'll see you in a moment. Now that the mixture is cool, there's only one thing left to do. Label, strain, bottle, and refrigerate. Maybe not in that order. I'm going to get this started. If you wanted to use a cheesecloth, that would probably help. But also note, making pineapple syrup this way, you're going to get some floating bits. Unless you use a cheesecloth. If that's going to bother you, then there's other ways to make pineapple syrup, and we'll get to those eventually. While this is doing that, I'm going to label my other bottle. So we have pineapple, pulp, 1:1:2. My dog barks. There she goes. October 6th. Did you hear her shake? She's so cute, but she doesn't have any boundaries. Hi doggies, Betty, Effie, do you have boundaries? And there you have it. Pineapple syrup using the pulp from juicing. Drink with good spirits.